just say shameful as a human being. In particular, shameful is you can roll your eyes all you want. But I'm gonna tell you what, when you can sit there and say that kind of thing, you as a man of color growing up in this country, I don't even know how you get there. Don't know how you get there. Court does call the cases of the people raised Devon Gibson.
Alexander, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, please, Your Honor, report again. Brandon Bird on behalf of Devon Gibson. Gibson, can you please state your full name for the record? David Gibson.
All right, thank you. All right, there are two cases here, set for preliminary examination. We're ready to proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. And at this time, the people will be withdrawing their motions for forfeiture by wrongdoing and would be ready to proceed.
All right, very good.
I'm ready to proceed, Your Honor. I do think it's a little preliminary matter that you might want to discuss before taking the record. We won't have, the only complaining witnesses that we have is the police, and the people did make me aware that they were trying to introduce a couple 911 calls. So I believe.
Can we approach, Your Honor?
911 calls on what?
Can we approach, Your Honor?
Thank you.
You ready?
I still relate to the 911 calls in.
All right, very good. All right. Ready to proceed on this? You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We start with the case. Name is 1110.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. The people would first call Deputy Gerwig to the stand, Your Honor.
Sir, please come forward and be sworn.
If they see, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony about to give to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so. Thanks, spell your first and last name for the record, please. Brian,
Good afternoon. Deputy Gerwig, what do you do for a living? And how long have you been employed there?
3 years this year.
And I'd like to direct your attention to March 14th of 2025. Were you working that day? What shift? And were you in a marked patrol car? And were you in uniform?
No.
And on that date, were you dispatched to the area of 8517 Cargo Drive? And is that in Ypsilanti, Washtenaw County, Michigan?
Yep.
And what was the nature of that dispatch?
It came out and a mistake incident. All it was, third party was the father of a female, saying that his daughter had her boyfriend were getting into the apartment.
And did you come into contact with anyone on scene? Who?
The caller, well, I didn't find the caller at just print off.
Okay. And how did he appear to you?
He was upset, visually upset. He did have blood on his forearm.
Okay. And did he want to report an incident to you? And when did this incident occur in relation to the statement he gave to you?
Just most before, probably 5 to 10. Okay.
And was there anyone else in the residence at this time?
At the time.
Okay. And you said a 911 call was placed? And do you recognize this? And what's contained on this flash drive? And did you review the contents of the flash drive before this hearing? Okay. And did you recognize a voice on that call? Whose voice was it? Your Honor, the people would move to admit people's proposed exhibit 1.
Any objection or what, dear? I think by stipulation here.
Okay.
All right. Exhibit 1 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. So going back, you said Lucius wanted to report an incident. What incident did he want to report?
The assault between his daughter and
And what did he say happened?
slide around her.
Yeah, I'm here to say.
And Your Honor, it's a present sense impression of what he just saw happen after police got there.
Very loud in. Go ahead.
So he reported, what did he want to report?
Assault with his daughter and her boyfriend.
And what did he say happened?
That his daughter would send us a boyfriend to pick her up and slide around the the apartment.
And did he say anything else happened?
That they got into it, that he was he tried to break them up.
And did he say what happened to Lucinda after she was slammed to the floor?
Said she lost consciousness. She was laying there.
And when you arrived at 8517 Cargo Drive, did you take any photos of the scene? Your Honor, may I approach the witness with People's Proposed Exhibits? I guess I could change these. 2 through 4.
Yes, you may. Let me just ask this, sir. When you arrived there, who were you speaking with?
On scene, sir.
Pardon?
I was talking to my father, Evan's girlfriend's father.
Yes.
All right.
And how did he appear at the time that you?
He was distraught, upset. Sorry, trying to tell us what was going on. Yeah, some appeared to be what under his arms.
All right, and that was approximately, I think you said 5 to 10 minutes after the incident.
Okay.
All right. So just so the record is clear, I'm allowing it either the present sense impression or as an excited utterance, and that he was under the stress of the situation. That's fine. So go ahead, Coach.
And may I approach the witness?
You may.
And what did I just hand you?
Pictures of the scene of the residents that I took.
And are these a fair and accurate representation of the scene as you observed it on March 14th?
Correct.
Your Honor, the people move to admit exhibits 2 through 4.
Any objection or voir dire?
No objection, sir.
Exhibits 2 through 4, 2, 3, and 4.
Correct, Your Honor.
2, 3, and 4 are admitted.
And may we publish them to the court, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
And do you know Devin Gibson? Is he in the courtroom today?
Yeah.
Can you briefly describe where he's sitting and something he's wearing?
Sitting left, to the right of you, wearing that one.
And Your Honor, please let the record reflect that this witness has made an in-court identification of the defendant.
Record shows so reflect without objection.
So during that same shift, at some point, did you find yourself at 8695 Spinnaker Way? And how did you come to be at that address?
A separate caller, in no relation to the original call we were on call, saying that there was a male and female in the locker room that's arguing.
Okay. And what happened when you got to that address?
We made contact with later that Devin and was that.
Okay. And did you interact with Devin when you arrived on scene? And did additional deputies arrive on scene? What other deputies?
Deputy Russell, Sergeant Howe, Deputy Hill.
Okay. And what interaction did you have with the defendant when you arrived?
He was kind of educated. He was in the line with, who was active.
Okay. And did you take any action toward the defendant at this point? What action did you take?
And it was an attempt to detain him pending for investigation.
Okay. And at this time, were you wearing a department issued body worn camera?
Yeah.
And was it activated and recording? And do you recognize this?
Yes.
What is this?
This is
And is this a fair and accurate representation of what you saw that day?
yes.
Your Honor, the people would move to admit People's Proposed Exhibits. It's 2 clips from the body camera. I believe 5 and 6.
Any objection or voir dire?
No objection, Your Honor.
Exhibits 5 and 6 are admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we publish to the court?
Yes.
I said, why not? Then I put why not treating like that? Listen, calm down. I'm ready to see my father. I'm not going to get my shit. Listen, excuse me. No, I didn't understand. I understand. I'm here. I'm trying. Put her ass on, bro. Hey, all over the living room, bro. And all over the front porch, bro. I said in my sister that, bro. Take a whole bro. Bro, I'm not this shit right there, bro. No, bro. No, ain't put it in there. Y'all put me straight, y'all put me straight, bro. I wasn't saying, I'll start thinking off, bro. I wasn't thinking I'm gonna watch her finger off. Why y'all treat me like this, bro? Why y'all treat me like this, bro? Why y'all treat me like this, bro? Why is I doing me like this, bro? Why do I make the fuck? I need medical attention, bro. I'm making fun of them. Why is I doing me like this, bro? Why?
So after you arrested the defendant, what did you do next? And then what happened next?
He began to kick the back passenger door.
Where were you taking him once he was put in the patrol car? Okay. And so what happened when he was being transported?
He kept kicking the back window. Once he kept asking what his charges were gonna be. We advised him that one of the charges was gonna be property from the vehicle because he kicked on the scene of Spinnaker, he kicked the door so hard, he bent the door off his frame. Once he was advised of that, he said that if he's going to jail for damaging property, he's going to damage property and kicked out the back window.
Okay. And at this time that this occurred, was your in-car camera
Yes.
on at the time? And it was on and activated? And do you recognize this video?
Yes.
What is this? And is this a fair and accurate representation of the video that your in-car camera recorded of your patrol vehicle?
Yes.
Your Honor, people would move to admit people's proposed exhibits. Sorry, I think I lost count. Were we at
We'd be at 7.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12?
Okay.
And these would also be in clips, Your Honor.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 are.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's weird, bro. How weird it was, bro. I'm not clean at it. I'm gonna you kid on what you are going to do. Real shit. That's weird fuck, bro. I'm gonna walk in, put on my glove on base, going over, put shit up for a fucking empty on me, bro. God said, for what I'm, that's what the message was, for what I'm
You talking crazy, you can't fit. I know why you don't like me, dude. Because you can cut off my mouth and use your fucking cheeks again. Your fucking cheeks again. You're weird, nigga. You want the name on the clip of my arm, and you want that lame man. We're not gonna be sitting smoking my arm. I don't know that shit, but I'm not there. I don't want to walk. I'm not fucking deal, bro. Everybody you said it, bro. And I gotta get it out. Fucking POP? I'm saying go ahead and POP on them. Oh, I got it, right? Yes or no? POP. Yes, I know. I know it's all about right up the window there, right? Right? Jump up. See? Why y'all wanna do stuff like that, Kenny, bro? Why y'all wanna do? What y'all want? Why y'all wanna do that thing? Why y'all wanna do that thing, you know? Why y'all wanna do that? I was reading out. Hey, nigga. Y'all really fuck. Oh. Yeah.
And your apologies, it would be the last one would be exhibit 11, not 12.
11.
So after this, was your patrol car damaged?
Yes.
Did you get an estimate for the cost of those damages? About how much was that estimate? And did you provide this estimate to the people? Your Honor, may I approach the witness of People's Proposed Exhibit 12?
Well. Any objection to 12?
Objection.
12 is admitted.
And may we publish that to the court, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you tall enough.
Your Honor, may I have a moment?
You may.
Nothing further from the people.
Cross-examination.
Officer Gerwig,
Yes, sir.
you said Mr. Printup told you that what did Mr. Printup tell you again?
I seen.
When you came on the scene to talk to him?
That his honor, sorry, the name during his daughter Lucinda and her boyfriend Devin got it. So
You said he told you they picked you up and slammed him too, right? Why didn't you put that in your report? And would you like to refresh your memory?
yeah, hey, I've had that in there.
You say
I said, you're asking me about it, I take it, drop that in there.
it's not. So why didn't you put it in your report if that's what he told you? That seems like a pretty big detail.
He told this. Or he talked to my partner.
So basically, what he told you was they both were fighting, correct? And he never told you who started it, correct? He never, he never said, was my client trying to protect himself or was he the aggressor, correct? You knew there was blood, but you didn't know where it came from. He never said that the blood came from his daughter. But that was the assumption, correct? Now, when you came on the scene where Devin was, how many officers were there already?
The second.
Second,
Not the where his dad was, the one.
right?
Second call.
Second call.
Everybody was already showing up on the first one, so. Okay, 4 after me.
It was 4 after you
So,
or 4 before you?
after, well, what-
With you. Okay, so you were one of the first on the scene. And was Lucinda there when you came
Initial,
to arrest Devin?
I think that was her.
You believe that was her? So you want to know who Lucinda was if you seen?
Not the first time.
Got you.
After the investigation,
And how many times have you met Lucinda and Lucius? Print up.
my partner has.
How many times have you met them?
Have I met him? Before?
You say once before.
Possibly, yes.
When's the last time you talked to Mr. Printup, Lucius Printup?
For this,
Before this court date?
I haven't.
You haven't? When was the last time you talked to him before you were on the scene with him? Before you pulled up on the scene to talk to Mr. Lucius to investigate the situation before you went to go arrest Debbie? When was the last time that you talked to Mr. Printup? You said once before that, correct?
Right.
When?
Said I did.
I said when? When was the last time? When was, you don't understand the time? You don't understand the time frame? I'm asking you, you said, this is what I'm trying to get to. How long have you known Mr. Printup? Because you said you remember his voice. You said you would know his voice.
From the phone call I'm speaking.
From the phone call and speakers. How would you know his voice from the phone call and speakers from something that happened a month ago? How many other people have you arrested?
That's how I know the voice, which I just told you from the scene, I know his voice from a phone call.
So you got that good of a memory?
When I talk to him on the scene, and phone call, then I'll be correct, yes.
Gotcha. But you forgot to put the body slam in the report.
Is that a question or?
I'm sorry, young. I'm sorry. That was commentary, young.
Okay, I don't need it.
I know,
Okay,
and I
get to the next
apologize. I apologize. Now when you came on the scene, were you all trying to arrest? Were you all trying to arrest him? Was it a collaborative effort of all the officers there?
So,
Yep, to arrest my client.
we're just painting.
When you did arrest him, was there right?
Well, I never existed us, then yes, all of us.
Did he assault any officers individually? Did he assault you individually? Did he resist you individually, or were all the officers being resisted? And
Resisted by my partner.
so he was resisting. He was resisting. He was resisting the collaborative effort that you all were using to try and arrest him. Would that be a correct, accurate statement? Did he ever assault you? I do understand. He did say a negative comment. He did say a negative comment to you.
About my agent descent, that's correct.
He did, and which is reprehensible. But did he ever threaten you because of your age and descent?
Nothing, you never.
Did he ever threaten to damage any property you had because of your age and descent? So it basically was a statement. It basically was a statement out of my client's anger and the excitement of the situation.
A very derogatory statement. Yeah.
No, very derogatory. And I'm not going to take that fact from you. I'm sorry that happened.
I'm saying yes, there was nothing relation between he's saying he's favoring anything about it because of my Asian descent now.
Got you. All right, no further questions, John.
All right, anything else?
I have a moment, Your Honor.
Right.
It's from people, Your Honor.
All right, you may step down. Thank you. Oh, your next word.
Thank you, Your Honor. People call Deputy Samaha, Your Honor.
Please come forward and be sworn.
Raise right hand. Don't swear to further. State spell your first last name correctly.
First name, Deputy Samaha spelled Debena, last name spelled Samah.
Give me that again. I'm sorry. Yes, please.
Samah.
That was easy. All right. All right, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Deputy Samaha, what do you do for a living?
I was in the Washington
And how long have you been employed there?
County.
Okay. I'd like to direct your attention to March 14th of 2025. On that date, were you working? What shift? And were you in a marked patrol car that day? Were you in uniform? And during that shift, did you find yourself at 8695 Spinnaker Way? And how did you come to be at that address?
The call came out and deputies Phil and Burway were responding to that address. And I started making my way over there just to back them up.
Okay. And did you come into contact with anyone at that address?
Not at that address, Deputy Burway at the time gave us the description of the two, male and female, and we went to BOL, which pretty much looked for them in the area.
And did you find anyone matching those descriptions? And when you went to 8695 Spinnaker Way, was there anyone you came into contact with there? And when you say Lucinda, who is Lucinda?
So, initially when I arrived there, she was, from my knowledge, the victim at the time. She was bleeding from her finger. I had no context whatsoever at that time. I just made my way back to the laundry room where she was, and she was like washing her hand.
Okay. And how did she appear to you?
She was definitely in distress, hysterical, kind of all over the place.
And what did you do after coming into contact with Lucinda?
I escorted her out of the building and towards my patrol vehicle.
Okay. And when you got to your patrol vehicle, how did she appear then?
She was bleeding from the finger, so we tried to clean her up. Essentially, she was able to carry her own body weight. Then she just kind of started going in and out of consciousness on me. At that time, I had her sit in the back of my patrol vehicle. I had my door open. She was not coherent, was not able to give me any statement. And she, again, just could not carry her own body weight. So at that time, my priority was to stabilize her head so she wouldn't hit it.
Okay. And what happened after that?
We requested HVA and they arrived and they forward.
Nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
Cross examination.
I'm sorry. So, how do I pronounce your name? So I'll get it. Samah. Nice to meet you.
SAMA. Okay. I got that. Go ahead.
Yeah, oh no, I was about to ask that question. I wasn't about to ask that question. Now, how many officers were there by the time you got to the scene?
When I arrived, there were 4, possibly 5, if I remember correctly.
Got you. And okay. Did you interact with both Mr. Gibson and Miss Printup or just Miss Printup?
Just Ms. Brown.
You never seen Mr. Gibson put his hands on Miss Printup?
No, sir. So I arrived after the fact. I was not there. No.
And you say she was in a hysterical state. Did she ever tell you that my client put his hands on you?
She did not give me a statement. No, sir.
She didn't give you any statement. Did she tell you that he didn't do it? He didn't do anything.
So from what I can recall properly, she did not give me any statement at all. Again, she was kind of in that state of going in and out of consciousness, so I just stopped questioning. We didn't get any further, no statement, no questioning. It was just kind of making sure that she did not hit her head at that point.
Did you see any injuries on her head?
Not on her head, no.
The only injury you seen was on her finger.
She was,
So, is it safe to say you don't know why she was feeling the way she felt, or?
that is correct. I could not tell you why she felt the way she.
All right, thank you. No further questions. John.
Can you redirect?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah. No further witnesses for the people, Your Honor.
Witnesses, John.
All right,
All right.
Next one.
well, what do you want to do? Well, what do you tell me? No, you don't tell me. Go ahead, do the next case.
Do the next case?
You want to do the bind over on this one?
Please.
Go ahead.
Okay, Your Honor, at this time, the people would motion for bind over. The court heard testimony from Deputy Gerwig saying that Hooch reported an incident where the defendant slammed the victim onto the ground, making her hit her head and lose consciousness. The court further heard from Deputy Strong that after this event, she had a cut and also was unable to hold up her own body, able her head, incoherent from this injury that she sustained from the defendant. The court further saw body cam footage as well as the in-car footage of the defendant resisting the arrest of the officers, refusing to put his hands behind his back, tense away, refusing to walk to the car, fighting with officers while he was being arrested. The court also saw in the car the defendant spit on the car multiple times, as well as kicking out the window and causing extensive damage, over $2,000 to that car. So I believe we have met the burden of probable cause in this case to ask the court to bind over.
Response.
Respectfully, Your Honor, when it comes to the assault with intent to do great bodily harm and domestic violence, our client, first of all, we don't have any witness. The only thing we have is tape and the officer statements when in the officer statement and the 911 tape in which you can hear him clearly say they both are fired. We don't know who was the aggressor in that situation. Unfortunately, I can't cross-examine anybody to find out what was going on. We do hear on the phone where he said, he picked her up, my client, picked this print up and slammed her, but we don't know what that means. I can't cross-examine him and say, how was that? Was she trying to hit him? Did he grab her? And that happened. Was it in self-defense? We don't have any of that in front of us, John. Respectfully, when it comes to the resisting obstructing police officer, I think we got one resisting obstructing for the most part. In Michigan case law, it has to be an individualized attack on each officer when they charge it in different counts. In this case, this was one situation which a group of officers were attempting to arrest my client. It's not like he kicked one officer, punched another officer. It was one big, and I wouldn't even say it was assault. It wouldn't even go to the assault part, more the resisting part. He was potentially resisting arrest. He was actually frightened, and I wouldn't even call it resisting arrest. He was just frightened. But if we're gonna call it that, he was frightened arrest from multiple officers at the same time. So I would just say that wouldn't be against four different officers. Is one.
You have that case law?
I do, Your Honor. I'm glad you asked.
All right.
Give me 1 second. A lot of research on this case.
Okay.